she don't love me, oh boy.
Hi everybody, it's me again. We are done showing you the little shopping trip we had for the bag sale day, $10 bag sale. I spent a total of 55 measly little dollars on 4 giant bags full of straight up vintage 70s. Like, I swear some lady just cleaned out her closet, or like a little time capsule arrived as a donation at this thrift store. Like, it's stupid amazing the amount of stuff that I got for clothing, but that's going to be in the next video, so you've got to watch. And I've got my friend Heather even trying some stuff on. We put together, styled some outfits, and she went ahead and modeled them for us. So today I'm just going to show you the shoes, the accessories, and the hard goods that I got on this trip, which is not even half of the amount of stuff that I got. So the shoes, the belts, the handbags, they're all included in the bag sale. So they went being friendly and nice and having a good mood when you go into these places lifts your own spirit, lifts everyone's spirit, and sometimes it might make them feel a little more generous towards you when it comes to the items that you purchase, especially at local thrift stores where they are volunteers that are working there, or, you know, they're just like kind of pricing things whichever way they want and that kind of a deal. So anyway, this entire pile is just the shoes, accessories, handbags, hard goods. Again, if it's not a shoe, a handbag, or a hard good, for in total I paid $15. Anyway, let's get into the good stuff, shall we? Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you, and I'm not going to show you every individual belt here because, as you can see, it would be ridiculous for me to do that. However, there are, I'll count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 19, 20, and I believe there are still another 2 or 3 of these like fabric belts that still have the tags on them that I didn't even dig out of the bag yet. So that is the belts that I got. Honorable mention to this fabulous 80s belt, which has an amazing gold buckle and like charms on it, from Studio New York, genuine leather, made in the USA. Anyway, that's an honorable mention because that's probably one of my favorite ones. And then I had a golden woven belt as well that we used for try-on, so Lord knows at this point where it might have ended up. So that's just belts already, guys. 25 belts, we'll assume. Part of the bag sale, like, doesn't even fill up just the bottom of the bag, so already amazing. Alright, the next thing I got was these vintage high-tech hiking boots, made in the USA. Can't find the size right now, but I know they fit me, so they're probably a 9. Anyway, they've got that cool old vibe to them and the color that I really love. There was a whole collection of like vintage 70s shoes that were there that day, and I loved like all of them, but I didn't really get any but this because some of them were kind of faded or whatever the case might have been. But anyway, these ones have like the snake skin, they're leather. Oh my goodness, let's see, Maria Pia, made in Italy, leather upper, 9.5 M, and then there's the little star. These, like, look at these, they don't even think they've been worn. I am an 8.5, 9 in shoes. These absolutely do not fit me because they're extremely narrow and I have wide feet, so I can't even get them on, but I wish I could because they're absolutely fabulous. This is the pair of shoes that when we styled we wore with nearly every outfit because they match pretty much everything. They're called bear traps, wherever. Super fun little kind of like brown woven shoe, and those do fit me, so I may end up keeping them. Again, some brownies, 8.5 Easy Street, these are called. Definitely the vintage little booty that also kind of match everything in the brown. And then the Sperry's, they are kind of like a snakeskin with the gold and they're real shiny. These seem like they're brand new or close to brand new. They don't have any kind of markings on the bottom really. These are a 9.5, so they're a little bit big, and when I walk they slip off my feet, so I'll probably end up selling them. They're just super cute little Sperry shoes. It's hot in here, y'all.
Yeah.
I got the fire burning downstairs and it is warm in my house. So this is my favorite handbag that I picked up. It is a genuine snakeskin leather bag with the hinged opening, a Clemente or Clement, I don't know. It doesn't have the little accent on the E, so Clement. Anyway, super fun, brown little, I love these kind of little vintage handbags. And it's brown, which is my fave. Kind of matches the Sperry's. Anyway. Next, we have this, not genuine, but a snakeskin style leather handbag with the little duck on it. Just kind of a fun, nothing too exciting, but it's black, so it matches dang near everything. Closet essential. I got this Allen Edward leather. It has like the little lock clasp type of deal. And I just love the style of this. This was one of my faves. It is a woven, smells like the 70s, woven white and gold handbag here. Let's see, it is made by Y&S, and it's like impossible to read the rest of that tag or really any of it, but that is really cute, super 70s little woven handbag. Alright, so this is a muff. It's made of rabbit fur. It says $3 on it. This was not included. All that stuff was included in the bag sale. So now we're going to move on to the stuff that was not included in the bag sale. Oh wait, one more, two more. I lied. Two more bag sale things. These little Stride Right leather shoes that, you know, pretty much every little child has worn back in the day. And some people even like dip them in bronze and stuff to display them. And this yellow Oakland A's vintage baseball cap. Genuine MLB with the little, the hooky kind of slidey, I'm not sure what that's called, closure to it. Okay, so that's everything as far as hard goods that was included in the bag sale. So who knows how much I paid for each of those items. Now we're going to move on to the items that I paid individually for. According to the lady who checked me out, this was $15 worth of stuff, but you guys can do the math. Most of the stuff still has the price tag, so I'll let you know what the price tag says, and you can decide if she gave me a good deal or not. So, $3, rabbit fur muff. She's like, oh, people don't wear those anymore, and I said, you know what, I'll bring it back. I'm a trendsetter, I'll bring back the muff, right? Let's do it, guys, let's bring the muff back. Or not, whatever. It's kind of impractical. I got this whole stack of vintage puzzles. So the Whitman Goofy Walt Disney puzzle. Another Goofy puzzle, Circus. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm sure if you watched this episode you would know. You got Bugs Bunny and his little model Yosemite Sam. And then Mr. Woody Woodpecker. So fun 100-piece puzzles. I actually have not yet gone through and like counted the pieces and made sure that they're all there, but I do have kids, so maybe we'll put them together and see if we can complete the puzzles and see if they're worth what I paid for them. So yeah, these don't have a price on them. I think they were probably a quarter or 50 cents a piece, so I'll say $2 on the stack there. Next, I found this vintage Scrabble game in the wine red box, which These sometimes are resellable, but the coolest part is the not breaking it is the little tiles that have the letters on them, because those are really cool to make little crafts out of, or whatever you want. Like I said, get creative. I'm definitely a DIYer and a crafter, so that's something I already have a bunch of. Michael O'Toole Company 1965. So this I've never seen before. It does exist, because here it is. A 1965 called Numble, which I'm assuming is a spin-off of Scrabble, because it looks like Scrabble, but with numbers. So I'm not even sure how that works. I didn't look up the instructions yet, but if it has to do with math, this is not a fun game for me. I'd rather do the spelling game or the words game, because math is not my strong point. Oh crud, I forgot this. She let me throw this in my bag and this in my bag. So these are part of the bag sale too. They're not generally supposed to be, but I'm in there really often and these ladies seem to like me. This says $3, but she let me put it in my bag in the last minute. It's a Penguin hot and cold server from West Bend Company, made in USA. So it's like aluminum or steel with the fun little brown handles, and it keeps your food cool or warm. And this is going to be cool. I'm actually probably going to use this for Thanksgiving, because I volunteered to make the baked macaroni and cheese for the meal. So there goes my necklace. Alright, so real life. My necklace fell off. My daughter's wearing it now. Valance and drapes. So window swag, they call it. Very cool. Might end up hanging them in my own house, because I currently don't have any curtains on my windows, just the blinds that go up and down. All blinds go up and down. So these are your standard blinds. So they don't have cords. They're just push up and pull down, because we have children, and one of my children at a friend's house already tried to hang herself on the blind cord. So we found ones that don't have cords to prevent that from happening again. Alright, let me just look. Okay. Yeah, the rest of this stuff was not part of the bag sale, I promise. I lied to you guys earlier and I apologize deeply. Wow, I'm gonna break this. Oh my goodness. So here is a super pretty flower made completely of different types of stone. I think the only part that's not like a rock is the stem. And this is Galeria de Arte Brasileira, Sao Paulo, Brazil. So it's a Brazilian made little flower. I paid $1 for, or it's marked $1 anyway. I'm keeping this for myself because I think it's gorgeous. Not that I need another thing, but who are you to judge, right? Anyway, this was $2, marked $2, and it is gorgeous. Heather tries this on in the try-on video in one of the outfits. I didn't even realize until I got home that these shiny beads here are actually either crystal glass or at least glass beads, and that the pearls feel and seem super genuine. So I don't know how to tell if they're real or not for sure, but definitely they feel that way, and it's like really, really heavy. So this vintage necklace I definitely scooped up for $2. That was a no-brainer for me. And actually, while it was sitting on the counter, somebody else came in and was like, "Mom, look at this beautiful necklace." And I was like, "Yeah, it's mine. Back up." No, I'm not really that rude, but anyway, I was thinking it. This thing was marked 50 cents, I believe, or $1 at the most. It is a vintage May Klein Baraboo, Wisconsin. Just sort of like a creamy brown organizer for your letters and your pens and your life. Get your life together. I've sold one of those similar before, and believe it or not, they're worth like 30 bucks or more. So next I picked this up. I thought it was older because it says 1925 USA on it, and it is a African American I don't know what's PC anymore, you guys. I have no idea, but I live in the woods, so it's Santa. Ethnic Santa. But on the bottom it does say Mercury's USA 1994, Pennsylvania, made in China. So it's not from 1925. I think it's just meant to look like it's from 1925. But I thought that was cool, and I don't come across a lot of these type of things, especially not around here. So I picked him up for $1.25, I think it was. This little tree, I thought I was kind of amazed when I found it, because I literally have one of these already that a friend had gifted to me. She thought it would look nice on my little wall ladder that I'm pointing to that you can't see, that I'll take a picture of and show you now. Okay, so I have one already. I believe it's like an earring hanger or something like that. It's made of metal, pretty cool. Probably keep this and put it on that same ladder rack. Maybe, just because, you know, I'm all into duality and stuff like that. So my life number is 2 because I'm all about balance. Anyway, Mr. Frosty the Snowman. This is either aluminum or pewter candle snuffer. And it does not have any kind of maker on it as far as I can tell. But I thought he was super cute, and he's marked a doll hair. So fun little candle snuffer. I find a lot of candle snuffers, they seem to do pretty well, so I always pick them up. This is a Sarah, it says Sarah Cove. I found out it's Sarah Coventry jewelry for $2. It's got like little, I don't know if you can really even see that. They're kind of like coins on it. Little chain necklace, kind of pretty. Not worth a ton, but not worth anything if I break it. Oh my gosh, yesterday guys, I was doing listings and I got these really awesome moonshot glasses that I was thinking in my head were worth $1 million. Come to find out they were only worth like 10 bucks a piece, so I didn't feel so bad because I paid 10 for both of them. Anyway, I was like unwrapping it from the paper and it went and like smashed off my awesome Jaguar lamp that I was like, please don't be broken, and it wasn't. The cup though was shattered, and my heart was shattered. So I break a lot of things, unfortunately. Good thing I get a lot of things like for cheap or free, otherwise I would just be out of business because of my own self. So this is the next item. It's marked $1. I have no clue. It says dishwasher oven safe, made in China, Bannock, Bern, Illinois. This might not even be vintage, it might be more modern, but it is a pottery, glazed pottery mug or cup. It's got a little bit of dirt in the bottom, and I'm wondering if somebody maybe used it as a planter or something. But it has this like attached plate, and I don't know if this is for people like me who are extremely clumsy and spill, or if it like sweats then it catches, like it's a built-in coaster with the little spout. I'm not sure. If you guys know, let me know, because I don't know. But I think it's pretty and it's cool, and I love pottery and spun mugs and cups and stuff, so I definitely scooped that up. Alright, next, this one's marked $1.50. It is extremely beautiful. It's got like the etched glass flower base to it, a like 20s candelabra. Very, very pretty. For $1.50, I definitely picked that up. I come by a lot of these. They're not worth a ton. But if I think that they're really, really pretty and they're not cracked or anything, I'll pick them up because I have a problem. Alright folks, we got a couple more things left. I'm only going to show you one of these, but I got a set of 3 of them. Paper. The ski lifter. They are marked with numbers on the bottom, but they're milk glass little holiday mugs, which I thought were really cute, and they've got the little green snowflakes all over them, with the little footies on them. And I got a set of 3 of these. They were $1 a piece. So I thought that was a good deal. Then this was also $1. Any mug that's not marked is $1. This little cute Santa mug. It's got like the big handle to it with the decoration on it, people skiing down it, and then Santa and his jolly self with his big candy cane. And the coolest thing I thought about this one was like it has 3 little feet to it, which I haven't really seen before. So that's a fun little vintage mug. It's marked AP on the bottom, which I'll have to look that up because I am unsure what that even means. Alright, so next I picked up these Gems by JMS. They're a monogrammed earring and necklace set, and they say 12 karat gold filled on them. So $2 it's marked in the little box for these. It's an E on there, and me and the lady that worked there, like, here, look, I don't know if you can even see that, like what it looks like, but her and I were like, oh, I wonder what letter that is, and we had no idea. We were super confused, and then another lady came over and like flipped it over. Hold on. Flipped them over, and they're clearly also the letter E. Go figure, right? So anyway, those are really cute, really pretty, and definitely vintage, and they even have like the lime green little velvet 70s essential color to it, the backing. Okay. Last but certainly not least, we've got Mr. Judgy McJudgerson and Son. This is Judgy Owl, and Son in training for being a super judgy owl. My Facebook group where they show off like weird secondhand finds beat me to it because somebody literally found the same thing like the next day after I bought this one. Theirs was $3, mine was $1 in your face. Anyway, that's rude. I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Anyway, 70s, totally 70s. Like, people are just expressing that they've all owned this at some point in their life, or their grandmother or their aunt or whomever owned this at some point in their life. But I was told that this is called Owl and or Father Owl and Son Henry or something like that. Anyway, the little owl's name is Henry. How cute is that? They're lots of fun. They're really angry about something, probably hungry like me. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I need something to eat for breakfast. All I've had is coffee. Okay, so if you like the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you want to see more, or if you were anxious to see all the clothes I got, because I'm anxious to show you. Anyway, hit the subscribe button.